Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Glad to be here with you.
What's up? All hip hop?
Yeah, all hip hop, all hip hop. We go back, we go back. So, first of all, David Alan Grier, I'm your biggest fan. You
What's
know what
your
I'm
name?
saying? Chuck Creekmur.
Chuck
Yeah.
Creekmur. Nice to meet
I'm
you.
gonna start this off the right way. I think I was so hurt when they canceled Dag.
Man.
Look, I don't know how you feel about it, but I was
It was a
mad.
long time ago, but I just, at that time, I thought that's what I wanted. That was all that I wanted. I wanted my own show. And what people don't understand is the battle. The battle for any and every inch, just the freedom to do the story I wanted to do, to writing, to just getting a black hair person. Y'all don't know. Well, David, he's not, in the union. You can't, and it breaks you down when you, when you have to fight so hard. So I learned a lot, but it takes a lot. You can't be the only one there. The best, so that from In Living Color, it wasn't just Keenan. We had a whole phalanx of crew and family of black and brown and white people that we were all on board. The thing that people don't know in Hollywood, that there are so many egos. I would rather destroy your show to prove a point. The only thing I've ever wanted is success. How can we be a success? But when you come up against someone who says, "Well, I'll burn down the house," what do you do? That's like that's artistic terrorism. You can't. You can't. So I learned a lot. So when I did Chocolate News, I was there from Cane C to Cane C. I was in every meeting because you can't. You cannot go home and say, "So you got this? You got my notes?"
Right.
You come back on some craziness in the morning. So that really is what it requires to be totally free, unexpurgated, to keep your voice pure, come hell or high water. That's all I've ever wanted. And so the battle goes on. The good thing is, after Dag, it takes so much out of you. I'm like, damn, man, let me just go do something else. You lick your wounds because this is what I do. This is my life. I got to come back and try something else. So here we are. I'm still standing. I'm still here.
Yes, absolutely. And really, anyone that I've told is like, yo, I can't believe you're gonna interview him. All my friends and stuff.
It's fun. I mean, I feel really humbled by my fans. I mean, as I've gotten older, I've heard about this. I remember I heard an interview by Bob Dylan, and he's in his almost 80, I think. And the woman said, you seem to enjoy performing on a different level. And he basically said what I'm saying, which is like, I didn't think I'm 67. I really didn't. I thought I'd be retired. I didn't think people would want me in the industry, let alone that I would be thriving. And now I actually know what I'm doing. So I have a different approach. I'm going to bring me into every room. I can't leave me at home. So if we're going to work together, I'm bringing me. And it's led to a longevity and a richness in my career. And I connect with my fans on a different level. And it really, really is humbling. I remember when I won the Tony Award a couple of years ago, and I posted on Instagram, and this guy, excuse me, but this guy, he wrote back and he said, "David, we've already given you every award. We've already honored you in every way. It's good that you got this award, but we put you on a higher pedestal a lot longer." When I was younger, I couldn't hear it. And that hit me on a certain way. And it just broke me down, man. So I appreciate that love. When someone tells you, and I've heard that, well, if you in it, I'm gonna go see it. Because you have not let us down, then I'm gonna go see it. That's responsibility. That means I can't come with no bullshit, or I'm gonna hear it. And believe me, I hear it sometimes. Yeah, you're all right. We like you. We didn't like that other stuff. But so all that stuff hits me different. It's more resonant. It's deeper, and I feel it. So,
Well, as it relates to this movie, American Society of Magical Negroes, it's a trope. We all know that. What's your perspective on the magical Negro?
dude, I was trying to get them parts. But the thing is, you know who I am. I would be like, I'd be trying to get them Miss Daisy roles. They go, David, thanks for coming in. It's always good to see you. And I'd be like, why didn't I get the lead slave? I just wasn't built for it. And I realize now that is a gift. But back in the day, these were the roles where they were the black people that are getting awards, and oh my God, you came out of the forest naked, and you took care of these white people. We're gonna give you an award. I never got them. So it's a real thing. It's funny. I was talking to a white guy, and he said, "I never realized. We know. We know." I remember in the theater with Driving Miss Daisy, and first of all, Morgan Freeman is brilliant. These white folks, they were really mourning. They were crying, and I was like, damn. So, we blew it up on In Living Color. One of the things I loved is that In Living Color allowed us to bring our private conversations into the public. All the stuff we used to joke about in private, now we had a platform. So we fired so hard because we knew we were on a limited time. So everything was like do or die. I miss it, but I brought it to other things, other projects, and that's where we're at, man. Do it like it's your last time.
Well, wrapping up a little bit, but In Living Color was a specific period of time. It was a bit of a renaissance overall, not just In Living Color. Do you feel like we're getting back to that a little bit? A lot of the movies recently are very diverse.
I like that, because for so long, Richard Pryor was the one black superstar comic male. Eddie Murphy took over after him. So there was not a growth. It was like we had a slot. I pass the mic to you. Don't give it to anyone else. Wait till you're done. Now there's a bunch of people. And also, I remember the first time when Prince, I think it was Musicology, he put it out only online. And I was talking to my friends, Prince is crazy. This is never going to work. Well, now it works. The system, look at you. Literally. All you need is a mic, and then you can blast, go home right now. You can live stream. So the culture has changed in which everybody has a voice. Doesn't mean everyone's going to listen to everyone's voice, but at least we have the freedom to put your little gem out, and you don't have to wait for approval, $1 million bank to do it. It's not going to be on the same level, but that's where it starts. Issa Rae started with a streaming online, and now she is bigging it up. So, and for me as an older actor, I really want to work with younger people of color, black, women, men, young directors and writers to mentor them. And I call it subversive mentoring because I'm going to show you by my behavior. So working with Kobe as a first-time director, I'm going to give him the respect on set and set a tone on set, which is the way it should be. Because I've been on other sets where you're at war. The director, I want to do this shot. You can't do this shot. They're arguing with the cinematographer, the lighter. I want to do this set in the hallway. You can't light it. So you're fighting. It shouldn't be that way. So that's kind of what I do, and I like it, and I want to do more of it. I could do my part.
They're giving me to wrap up, but I gotta ask you, In Living Color was so important for hip hop. It was huge for hip hop.
They were inextricably linked. And by happenstance, it was Rosie Perez because her position was not official. But she was the one who brought all these emerging hip hop acts onto In Living Color. and convinced Keenan, here, we should put these people on, put these people on, put these people on. And so it was all hands on deck. And one of the things I remember Keenan, from the first day, he said, look, you can sit here and waste all this time or do your work, come with your characters, and we'll give you some daylight if they're good. But I can't do it for you. You can't wait for these writers to, hey, I got a character for you. So that really brought me out. I remember when Damon came to my dressing room, he said, look, when it first started, David, you need a character. And I started telling him about this blues dude that I used to see in Ann Arbor, Michigan. So we wrote, that was Calhoun Tubbs.
Detroit.
Exactly. But he pushed me, come on, man. So now think of something else. So that was very much the spirit and competitiveness and support. So it was beautiful.
Thank you so much, man. It's great to have you, in this movie and your legacy too. Thank you so much for all you've given us. Can we get a quick shout out for All Hip Hop?
All of hip hop, wherever you at. I'm talking about the real hip hop. I love it, man. Stay alive. It has to be pure. It's funny. I'm trying to think. Sometimes I don't even know what hip hop is anymore.
Oh man, that's a whole nother conversation.
You hear me? My daughter, she brings some. She plays some stuff while I'm sitting there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But the real stuff. Yeah, man, we need that.
We gonna get it back. We gonna get it back. It's coming back.
It's wild. Breakdance is gonna be an Olympic event. I'm just gonna leave that there. The world is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thank you so much.
Hey, man,
Appreciate you,
great
brother.
talking to you.
Yeah.